How y'all doing today? I'm Green Bean, and I'm here with Them's Fightin' Herds. Fighting game that I'm actually pretty fond of, despite the fact that I'm just kind of really bad at fighting games, if I'm gonna be 100% honest. This game is pretty sick. Story is supposedly helped by Lauren Faust. The character designs are by Lauren Faust, and those are pretty fantastic. Rain City, capital to the nation of the tundra, just one of many nations in the world of Phonem. For the first time in countless generations, the Phonem Council of Ungulates has been reformed and now convenes to discuss a matter of utmost urgency. Fellow Ungulates, even and odd toad alike, we, the appointed elders of our nations, are gathered here today to discuss the disturbing rumors that have been circulating across all of Phonem, and to bear witness, we have found a survivor. Man, why aren't there any rhino fighters? That sounds like it'd be crazy OP. I gotta murmur about this. Come, young foal. Thank you, Chief. Do not be frightened, small one. Tell us what you saw. Yes, ma'am. Fuck. I've literally already played through this. How did I forget? Rhino's a ma'am. Whoops. Too late to fix it. Yes, ma'am. You see, I was back home in the savannah just before dawn. I woke up early that morning when I felt a firefly tickle my nose. Well, that's cute. I chased it through the tall grass, just, playing around. Anyway, it took me all the way to the watering hole. That's when I saw them. Big, mean-looking creatures, black as night, but you could see through them. Like ghosts. That's cool. Gasp. Like how the council members just don't even get eyes. It's how you know they're not even characters. That's what I said. They were nothing like I've seen before. It's a pretty fun line. That's I like that kind of thing. Gasp. That's what I said. They were four-legged, but their hooves were strange, soft and round, with little points sticking out. I do find this one weird. I don't know. Are there no herbivores with paws? The hair of their coats were long and thick and shaggy, almost like bison. Then again, maybe that's just something that I think because, house pets aren't exactly considered to be, like, big, mean carnivores. But I guess this universe, considering everyone's animals, there's not really house cats. Why, I never... They spoke to one another, but their voices were low and scratchy. They had eaten thorns. I tried, but I couldn't understand. And then... Yes, what happened next? One lifted its head, sniffed the air with its pointed nose. I was hidden in the grass. I know I was, but... That's when they all whipped around and stared straight at me. The biggest one croaked out, "Grass eater." That's what I said. That's not a bad word, is it? Am I allowed to say that? No, gasping is unallowed. It'll get you sent to the moon for 1,000 years. Never mind that. What happened next? I ran. They came straight at me. I saw teeth, sharp like I've never seen before. I ran and ran until my legs almost gave out. But before I knew it, they had me completely surrounded. There was drool coming out of their mouths and an awful smell. They growled from all around me. The key! Take us to the key! I thought I was a goner. But then The dawn! A beam of light, morning light hit them and they turned into smoke. Big one was fading away, hissed in a way I could finally understand. The predators return, and we will be hungry. Then he was gone, just blown away in the wind. I told my chief what happened. Her face and stripes turned white. That's when she brought me here. So then, thank you for your story, young one. Council. Council Chief, the foal's account lines up with the other reports. She is lucky to remain unscathed. Indeed. Now we know they're looking for a key. And now they can no longer deny it. Anga, the legends are true. Oh, and you and your legends again. Don't be a fool, old man. The key they seek is real, so the legends must be too. Somewhere there is a mythic door keeping our ancient enemies, the predators, at bay. You are all fools for you do not heed this warning. I propose we find the bravest, strongest, most skilled among us to find the key. We must name a champion. Children's fairy tale or no, I must admit this threat must be taken seriously. We shall find this key, whatever it is. After years of discord, I know that the ungulates of Phonum will not agree on a single champion, so we'll settle this as we did in times of old. I still don't get why I will say, as much as I otherwise do mostly like the story, and I know it's mostly supposed to be fun and lighthearted, I still find it weird that they need to select a champion. Like, come on! Can't all of us be friends here? Can't we form a JRPG party and quest out to murder a bunch of carnivores? But no, we gotta find a champion. Only one person can be the champion of all. Fellow ungulates, hear my decree! Antelopes from the valley, whitetail of the forest, Gotani of the islands, bison of the plains, equines of the steppes, those are my favorite, and all the other proud nations of Phonum. Choose your champion! Send them out on the quest for this legendary key. It will be their duty to battle against each other, horn against hoof, against antler, until one champion and one alone remains. Whoever that ungulate is will have proven themselves worthy to be the protector of Phonum. Our key keeper! We must find the strongest of all of us to face this threat, for if we fail, all of Phonum shall surely perish. I was not just saying this was a lighthearted story. I guess it's really not, but it kind of is. It's weird. Champion of the Prairie. I guess it's a lighthearted story with just very high stakes. Would be, I guess, the best way to describe it. This is actually probably some of the highest stakes I've seen in a fighting game that isn't like... Well, I don't know if that's true. Fighting game stories are always really weird. Like, half the characters are going to stop N. Bison or whoever, and half the characters are like, I wanna learn how to make the best sushi dish in Japan, and to do that, I'm gonna become the king of fighters. And I'm like, what the fuck? Anyways, this game has an actual story mode, though, so with actual motivation, so I approve. Is that you, daughter? Yeah, Pa, it's me. Why are you hiding my calf? I feel like I should give him an accent, too. Well, I know how much you wanted your contemplating time, but I wanted to talk. Come on now. Let's talk. I don't know what accent to give him. So, I know you said we cattle kind ain't supposed to listen to those who live outside the prairie, but I heard something big's going on. There's been a decree, Pa, from the Council of Ungulates. Yeah, I know. You do? I'm the leader of this herd, my calf. It's my duty to know such things. I find the way he refers to her as my calf still a little funny, but I also find it funny how she has the thickest accent ever, and according to the text, his accent doesn't seem thick at all, but, that's okay. Then what's happening, Pa? Why do we have to pick a champion, and what for? The mule deer fawns are saying the most terrible things. You know, Arizona, I think a lot about what it means to be wanderers like us, moving from place to place wherever the grass decides to grow, here in the open air with no home except the wagons we haul, the hills we roam. Wouldn't trade it for anything. Them city folks, their walls only concern themselves with what's in front of their noses. The old stories, they took 'em out of their history books. But our kind, Arizona, we're folk of the land. We remember with our voices. Gather round, everyone. Just ninja out of their, all their things. Yellow bellies. In days of old, all the all the hoofed folk of Fonum roamed together as one big ol' herd. And the world, well, it was big ol' field where the grass was ours for the grazing. We had a peace that lasted as long as the tunnels of 10 packs of prairie dogs, but times, they're always changing, yes, sir. You see, there were other animals on Fonum, little ones. They had fur like us, but instead of hooves, they had gangly, clawed toes. Now, funny-looking feet ain't usually cause for worry, but something else was their teeth. As time passed, these teeth grew longer and sharper, and then the thorns on a buffalo berry branch, and with chompers like that, well, I guess eating grass just wasn't gonna cut it. The predators ripped our piece away quicker than a dandelion seed in a twister. But we didn't stand by like frightened jackrabbits to be gobbled up like buttered biscuits. Nope. Buttered biscuits sound good, dude. We fought back. Also, wait, do you guys eat buttered biscuits? I guess so. So many of us were lost. We weren't sure if we would have been better off just letting ourselves be supper. But soon, we weakened those varmints well enough. That's when a mystic from the desert land stepped in. Using her great power, she banished the predators to some otherly place, locking them away. So that key everyone's talking about? That's the prophet's key? Well, I'll be. So you have been paying attention to my stories. The predators were gone. But so was our peace. Our great herd of one broke into many. We were weakened, and we were scared. 'Cause through them predators were locked up. It weren't for good, no sir. The monsters swore, as they were sucked up into the funnel, that the deep, dark nothingness that they'd be back, and they'd be hungry. So, my companions, who among you will volunteer to face these hooligans? Who will be champion of the prairie? Fucking losers. Dumbasses. Nobody likes any of them. I will, Pa. You, no, you're too young. Not too young to love my home. I'll do anything for the prairie, Pa, and all of Fonum, too. I know we don't get along with folk beyond our land, but they deserve to live free just as we do. I won't allow it. I said no. Well, I say yes. Who's off, woman? Oh, for gee, you shush. A girl here has proven her worth, don't you know? She may be small, but you sure beckon her heart is bigger than the prairie itself. What's that now? I'm supposed to be the leader. Oh, there, you sure are the biggest, strongest bull cattle kind has ever known. Let's not be silly now. Arizona of the prairie, child of purple mountains majesty, amber waves of grain, I'm dubbed the champion of cattle kind. So, I believe, just going into quick, deep things that I know about this game, you were originally supposed to fight your pa, for being champion, because he wanted to be champion, and then Arizona was like, I can fight better than anyone, and you're old. I'm gonna be champion, but in this one, they just kind of pronounce you champion, which I think is a shame. I actually like the idea of even becoming champion being a struggle. Makes sense to me, but I don't know, maybe for various reasons like game difficulty or just time constraints, they cut the fight with your father, which I think is a shame, but I think it still flows fine for the most part. Now go and save the world! Aw, cute. You little sugar booger. I'll make you proud, Ma! And you too, Pa, I swear. Yeah. Listen close now. Get yourself north up to Rain City where the deer folk live. Got a museum there with all sorts of treasures from the old days. Bet you find some clues about the key. Thanks, Ma. I'm going to get right away. Not a moment to lose. Aw, don't pout, honey. I believe in our daughter. I do too, I love her. I mean, that's still a very sweet moment. Like I said, though, I guess if anything, I do wish they did a better job of explaining why your dad isn't champion if you don't beat him up, because I feel like that lore just isn't there. I still like that I still have my cowboy hat from when I was playing multiplayer. I think I'm gonna leave that on. It's very fitting for Arizona. Alright, time to hit the trail. Rain City, here I come. Oh yeah, I forgot I can just straight jump in the water. I did actually, so for anyone who's watched me stream, I did stream this game a while ago. I'm actually super into it. Maybe I should take a shortcut. What is that? Don't remember Pa saying anything about mysterious glowing stones out in the middle of nowhere. Old runestone marks the trailhead of a heroic pathway. Follow the trail up the cliff. I think I have to. So I do like, this game has some JRPG, not really JRPG, it has some game mechanics, like collectibles and stuff. What the? I don't know, I called it JRPG. What happened to the bridge? Jeez, only made it 10 gallops for hitting an impasse. Candy's got all sorts of twists and turns. There's gotta be another way. I just figured I'd trigger that. But, yeah, so I did a stream of this, actually. I did not finish the story mode. I will do so in this Let's Play. I think I said before I am not the best at fighting games, and I found something I've already been liking better about doing this Let's Play series. I feel like there's a lot less, also this is just jumping tutorial, freaking obvious and easy, but I feel like it's a lot less pressure. Whenever I'm doing a stream, I feel like there's pressure to be good at whatever game I'm playing. I say it's easy as I mess up the easiest jumps, there we go. Though do keep in mind this is fighting game, so I can't, like, change momentum midair or anything. Once you jump, your jump set, which, you know, I guess this does a good job of teaching you, that's how jumps work. Hey now, looks like a path forward. But yeah, I think it'll be nice to not have as much pressure to perform in the moment. Well, look at that. Seems like I found someone's hidey hole. No way down without breaking a leg, though. Better look around some more. I don't know, I feel like you make bigger jumps like that in this game all the time. In fact, I'm pretty sure I never ended up figuring out how to get back there. Or maybe I did. There's no treasure chest there, so maybe I did. I know I missed some of the treasure chests in the starting area, though. The game has... That's what I was saying earlier. There's some adventure game elements, and basically you have... someone camped here, but looks like it's been a while. I'm not gonna read all the text because I don't want to keep interrupting myself. But anyways, basically what I was saying... Basically what I was saying was there's some adventure game elements and, great, I'm really good at this super jump thing. And it's, basically you can find treasure chests with stuff in them. Like accessories or money to buy oh my gosh, this is... Yep. See, this is why I was like, I don't want to stream this, because... I don't understand fighting game control. Are you kidding me? There. That seems like it should be the easiest thing ever, but I can never make fighting game controls work in my favor. Yeehaw! Champion stuff roped up in the bag. I don't know why I had to miss that super jump like 5 times in a row, but at least it didn't take me like forever. Wait, why do you have some bread there? Howdy there, cowgirl. Thought I heard hooves a-comin'. Wouldn't be nice to have some company. Don't be shy now. What, are you flirting with me? So anyways, this is back to the main road, but I'm headed north. Oh, fine, I guess. Ah, Madison, nice to meet ya. Howdy, Madison. Name's Arizona. Well, aren't you just a bundle of joy? If you don't mind me asking, how'd you get up here exactly? Didn't see you coming through the main road. Oh yes, something I do really like about the storyline is all the different designs they actually have for the different races. I think that's cute. I was actually half expecting every character to be like a recolor of other characters that already exist, like the main 6 fighters, so I'm kind of glad to see that they actually made some unique designs for all of the NPCs. That's neat. Took a shortcut, seeing how the bridge was all busted up. Why, you telling me you climbed all the way up the side of the cliff? You half goat or something? Well, how'd you get here? You seem alright, Cap. I'll let you in on a little secret. Promise to tell no one? That's a double negative. Oh, come on. That's just how folk around here talk. Looks like you still got a bit of growing to do, Cap. Next thing you know, you'll be speaking in quadruple negatives. Say now, aren't you one of Minnie's calves? Thought I recognized your mommy's poofy hair sure as the sun shines. Saying there's more of me running around? More Arizonas? Why aren't there any of them helping? Bunch of little jerks. What you doing all the way out here by yourself? How do I get to Rain City? Rain City? Well, bless my bonnet. Sure is a quinky dink if I ever heard one. You're also not wearing a bonnet, lady. Was headed there to sell some grain and milk. Ever since the decree went out, they're buying as much as they can get. That sounds kind of familiar. It's a little spooky. I tell ya, that dear folk ain't nothing but a slum of snoot bags, but they're practically giving their salt. Times are what they are. What kind of business do you have there, calf? I'm after the legendary key. You're looking at the champion of the prairie. I'm looking to find that old magical key, lock up them sharp-toothed critters crawling around, and save the world, just like the stories. Your parents, you know where you are? Can I just get some directions? Now, no need to fuss. Meant no offense, just seems a little young to be running around looking for that. I'm waiting for the pronghorns to come and fix the bridge just a day or two more. Dang it all, that's two. I gotta get to Rain City. Hey now, no need to fret. We'll all figure something out. Worry like that and you'll end up with more wrinkles than a raisin by the time you're my age. Yeah, you're right. There's gotta be another way through. I don't know about that, unless you count the tunnel. Tell you what, why don't you set up camp with me? Might be somebody you'll come by in the morning to fix the bridge. I have some questions. What's the deal with the tunnel? Oh, that? Well, it's an old salt mine that cuts straight through the canyon. Used to be the reindeer folk would hire us cattle kind to work for a cut what we mined. There was some kind of disagreement and the whole place shut down. Probably still some salt left too. Straight through the canyon? Well, I'll be. That's the shortcut of shortcuts. What? Do you drink cactus juice for breakfast or something? Decent folk just don't go there anymore. Could be some other beasties live down there. Maybe the rocks are all collapsed. Ready for bed? Ready. Well, what if I want to keep exploring? Or is it... I feel like there's literally nothing else here, though. It's weird that I have to okay advancing the story. Hands up on a shot. Scotch's spread smells good. Get your face out of there, Missy. Ain't done cooling yet. You ain't done cooling yet, bitch. Okay, I'm ready. It's a sleepover. I'll get you set up. Still, that encounter seemed very flirtatious. Man, there is a lot of story going on here. Champion of the prairie, I'm way too excited to sleep. Gosh darn broken bridge, I'm 2 trots away from trying that tunnel. Oh no. It's a spooky guy. With red eyes. Edge boy. Hey, you're... Apparently Edge Boy isn't ready to fight me, though. No way, they're already here. Can I steal that bread? Why is that still there? Madison's bread. Been staring at the slow fall night. Yeah, I'll just have a taste. Give it a lick. Gained bread loaf. That was one of the collectibles I didn't get before. Nice. Wait, so does that mean it's a wardrobe? Oh yeah, I can share the wardrobe. It is. It's plus 24 slices. So you have a wardrobe, and they have all kind of funny little dialogue things. Nothing that really affects actual stats, because that's not how this game works. But, you know, there are things you can put on your head. Can you stack things? No, you can't. For some reason, I was thinking you could stack hats in this game, but the different things are for different inventory slots. Got a face, a body, and a head slot. Anyways, I'm probably going to end it about here, but yeah, like I was just saying early in this part, I am doing this here instead of finishing this on streams because I find that it can be just a little bit pressure heavy to perform on a genre I'm really terrible at. I always find I struggle with fighting game controls. It's funny because I feel like I'm usually not too bad at basic movement, except for the times that I am, but fighting games is the one genre where all the time movement fights me. But I like this game. Despite that fact, I do like this game, and I want to kind of show off the story mode, see what it has to offer, experience the entire story as it is currently. They are going to add more story, more chapters down the road, but I at least want to clear chapter 1. So that's why this is happening. Hopefully it's entertaining and y'all enjoy my southern accents, which are probably terrible. I know they're terrible, but I'm trying my best. Anyways, this game is pretty cool though. I like all the dialogue, all the cute characters. This whole story mode, adventure mode. I know that it's not like that's unheard of these days for fighting games have a legit story mode, but I still always find it cool when they do have a legit story mode and not just like an arcade mode with a bunch of just disjointed fights. Anyways, so that's my thoughts on this game. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see y'all next time.